Guess who's back? Back again.
Zach is back.
Tell your friends. Zach is back.
Zach is back.
Zach is back.
Woohoo! Oh man, I've always wanted to just sing right along with Eminem and welcoming back myself. Well, guys, let's get started. This is the 4th through 6th grade leader video for May 1st and 2nd. Let's jump right in. First things first, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much to every single one of you who made it possible for me to take time to spend bonding with little Ruby. I have some pictures that I know you would much rather look at than looking at my face. So I'm going to put them up on the screen right now as I go through the rest of this point. Many of you have asked me over the course of this time, or probably will ask me, how was the time off? And I just wanted to quickly and succinctly just say it was wonderful. It was awesome. But man, I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to be continuing on with real life, because I know that sitting at home and being at home with my family and in that setting is kind of like playing in a fantasy world. Like, we just realized like it was going to come to an end. But we're happy that we get a chance to transition on and still build on the structures and the things that we've built throughout that 6 weeks. And so thank you for letting me do that with my family. Thank you. I can't say that enough. And I have a special treat for you guys as volunteers that I'm going to hand out this coming weekend at the pre-service leader huddle. So make sure that you get that. If I forget to give it to you, make sure to remind me this weekend. The other person I would love to acknowledge and cannot say enough awesome things about is my dear friend and our dear friend Tammy. Oh man, I can't say enough about the human and the friend and the leader that Tammy is. And I'm so happy that you guys got a chance to really get to know her and be blessed by her over the course of the last 8 weeks or so that she was filling in for me. And the good news, and I'm so excited about this, is that even though I'm back, Tammy isn't gone. And her fingerprints are going to be all over and continue to be all over this ministry, and her family will continue to be heavily involved. Actually, on Monday, Tammy and I got together and we sat down and talked about a couple of fun ways in which we can build on what she was doing in the classroom and not tear down. I think that's a huge thing, because she did a ton of awesome things while I was gone, and I want to honor her in realizing that she brings a different focus and a different emphasis to this ministry that adds so much value, and because of that, we're going to be better because of her time spent leading this. So stay tuned for some of the things that we are going to roll out and have planned, and most importantly, there will be some important relationship building opportunities that I think we're going to be able to press into now with Tammy's experience in leading this classroom that I'm super excited about. So, all right, Tammy did such a good job of making these videos short, and I'm already off to a poor start, so let's jump ahead into what's coming up this weekend. All right, so let's jump into the lesson for this weekend. We are going to be doing our monthly Loop Show Likes You variety episode, which is an episode where the Loop Show takes questions from Loop students all across the United States, and who knows, maybe they will be reading one of our responses that we sent in a couple months ago when we did a Loop Show Likes You, and we handed those postcards out to the kids. But the focus for this week is going to be on the topic, or one of the big focuses is going to be, ironically enough, that Jamie from the Loop Show is returning, which is kind of sad. She's stealing a little bit of my thunder, but I'll get over it. The main idea, or the main biblical theme that we're going to be focusing on for this lesson, is the image of God, and specifically how God has created all people to be special reflections of Jesus in the world. And it's how we engage with Jesus that allows us to be able to be that image that God has designed and created us to be. He's created everybody, we know that, but how we respond to how God has created us is we shine in this world. And so we're going to be doing an activity together that Tammy has created.
Told you you couldn't get rid of me. Our activity this week is a game playing on the idea of light, and that we are people of the light. So each group is going to get 2 or 3 of these bags. Give the bags to your group members and let them work together and take turns to try to figure out how to get these batteries and light bulbs to light up. If they're having a hard time figuring it out, I would direct them towards the 9-volt battery and the Christmas light. This is the easiest combo. If you do it one way, it doesn't work. If you do it the other way, it should. Light that up. There's also some questions with your activity guide to prompt the conversation towards being connected to Jesus and how we can strive to be people of the light, what living in the darkness might look like versus the light, and how our light comes from Jesus. It just can't shine for Jesus unless we're connected to him specifically.
That's what's coming up this weekend. Watch the Loop Show just in preparation to kind of get an idea for what they'll be watching, and then come ready for the Classroom Huddle 30 minutes prior to the service. And please wear your Team Kids shirt. And if you don't have a Team Kids shirt, or if something's happened to your Team Kids shirt, please let me know. I'd love to give you a new one of those, so that way you are equipped. All right. Glad to be back, and I'm excited about this next couple months and serving alongside you. And I'll be reaching out about availability in May and June coming up and heading into the summer. So be looking out for text messages from me to kind of connect with you on that. So, all right, I will see you guys this weekend. I'm excited, and it's going to be a blast. I'll see you guys later.